So I don't think I would say any more English words in on the internet. But well, it's just happening now. So it's the revival of the English channel. We will have 2 monthly shows, first and third Wednesdays of the month. And so this is the very first one. I'm very excited to bring some entertainment to you guys. Feeling pretty weird. I'm speaking worse English just because I stopped streaming. So I will need some time to get back to the vibe. Not listening too much American music nowadays, but I will try to get some songs in during the show. And of course from today I'm going to listen to my old beloved rappers, Jay-Z, Eminem, and NWA, and all those great people saying very positive things. I will just, I'm just saying Milad Ibrahim 8 on the chat. I'm a morbid here. So those shows will be hosted on chess.com/TV, guys. So great thanks to chess.com to host my shows. I will just check, maybe just today, I'm not sure it's on, but it will be on from next week if something. And it's just going to be great. I think we should just go with some Blitz games today. Yeah, wait just a second. I will just write a message over there. And we'll start and play some Blitz, and you could be able to watch the replay on my old and first, YouTube channel, Blitz stream. Yeah, man. Okay. Okay. I'm just writing, and okay, let's start with some games. Let's just start with a 3-minute game just to get things in and see who is turning up. We don't have the MooBot for the uptime, but it's just online for 4 minutes. Okay, so I'm not watching much. Oh, okay, just what should I do with this guy? Okay, let's take it off and play bishop g7. Timur wants to be my friend. Okay, let's grab with the pawn. He's playing very quickly. It's not an opening I really like to play. Let's go bishop. No, bishop a6 is nonsense. Let's go rook b8. We are like hitting this pawn. And if he moves the bishop, we just hit the pawn. And if he moves the pawn, can I go with some trading like knight e4, bishop takes, f6, sc3, and so on? Is that something? Oh, I don't know. Oh, knight d5. I have a feeling for knight d5, bishop takes c3, pawn take d5, e6, d5. Like, just have a look at what I'm playing. Just take here, he will take, I will play e6. And if he takes with the queen, I'm going bishop b7 and I grab this guy. If he takes with the bishop, I go e6, d5, and I'm just like taking off the center. Okay, you know what? First game for a long time. Exchange sack time. Not sure I would have played it if it was not for you guys, but I mean, who doesn't want to have a big center for the first game? You know, like the guys on the light squares, they're pretty happy here. He has to take the rook for sure, and I will maybe even take with the queen. Wait a second, should I take with the queen? I have a feeling I have to take with the king even if it makes no sense, but queen makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I will take once, and I'm going to bring another pawn to d5. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I would love to sack the piece here, but it's too much, eh? What can I make? Can I make something fancy? Because you always... Okay, fancy would be bishop a6, rook takes. Okay. Bishop a6, rook takes, yeah. Let's go on b4. And we'll kind of leave the long diagonal, which doesn't make sense. But I had an idea is to go here to force bishop e2 and to come back on b7 with the bishop. Okay, do we take a draw or not? Are we the drawish guys or not? Nah, no draws. Okay, queen d6. An exchange down, but the draws are not for us. So if he goes queen c2, I'm going to bring my bishop on a5, just covering the squares on the open file. Okay. This is kind of annoying, I should say. I don't want to play the endgame, but do I really have a choice? I don't think so. Okay, so let's cover it like that and bring the king to d6. Anyway, I have a strong center. Okay, I'm pretty confident. The rook on the c files are misplaced. I don't really know why he played rook c1, because, I mean, you can touch this. You just can't touch this. Okay, he pushes and I go a5. I'm not giving up the c file. But he might play his rook somewhere. Okay, this is kind of annoying. Okay, let's switch the files. Rook c8. I don't really like the fact I will not have rooks anymore on the board. But okay, we'll try to survive this. We have our two passers, two pass pawn, and you know we need to push those guys. Okay, let's push them. We need to push like that, and if we get to d3, then I'm going to be confident again. Okay, let's push it like that. Okay, I will make a little threat here. And then I will push. Okay. I will push it. I will push it through. Just pushed it. It's not like it's not like don't touch it. Can't touch this. It's just push this. Okay, so now I'm getting my guys in. Come on, guys. We're going to get through. So I'm pushing it on the dark squares just because I want my bishop to help them out. So king c6, I'm threatening his rook, and my next move is bishop b6. I do believe he has to sack. No, he doesn't. I thought he would. Okay, we need to take... Okay, we can grab this guy. We don't have time, but we are playing a beautiful game. So you know the spirit of the channel. Winning is not the most important. Most important is fun. Okay. Okay, I'm going for the push. With the king coming toward the bishop stopping it. Okay, no worries. I got this. I got this. 7.4. 7.4. Okay, guys. We push it through. And bang! Bang! First game, first win. Woo! That was a tough one, guys. That wasn't a tough guy. This was a tough one. I kinda love this moment when we got those pawns in the center and the sack change. So what we did learn from this game is the open file. You know, guys, when you get a rook, like you are an exchange up, obviously you have a rook, and you are on an open file, it doesn't make too much sense to like bank on it, because I mean the bishops, look at those bishops. They are covering the c file, and well, when you get on it, like you double up on the file, obviously, like, well, it's well covered. So I mean, it's not very useful, right? What was useful for him was creating a pass pawn. This was well played, and then using a file where he was like putting me in danger. I mean, he has two files now. I was like, how to say, pinned. So that's why I went rook c8. Because if you go rook b2, which was not played, I play bishop c6, and still, you see, I'm covering those squares. And when he treads and bishop e2 like that, well, bishop 2 was not good. But I mean, he needs to try to push this a pawn. But look at those bishops with the king. You see, I'm covering squares. That's exactly what I wanted to explain here. It's about the open file, the fact that someone wants to get through your 7th rank or your 6th rank, and you just use your minor pieces to control the important squares for you. Well, I hope this was a clear explanation. Let's go to the next game. Let's kick some aces. Okay, guys. Vasim say, I can't remember last time you streamed on the channel. I can't remember as well. I think it's more than a year. Okay, d4, knight f6, bishop g5. Well, Trompovsky. If he plays g takes, I think this is the way, guys, you need to play with black against this concrete variation. This is a very strong way to play. That's how Koryakin played against Magnus Carlsen, by the way, during the World Championship match in the first game. The so-called Trompovsky. Okay, let's just develop the pieces. I really dislike playing that as white. Those are just friendly games. Well, there's nothing friendly in it. We opt to win every single game we are playing. Rated, unrated, internet, online, live, whatever it takes. We just want to win. Okay, we're just gonna castle with the idea after b5 to be just on time to play a3 because my rook is protected. Protecting my guys, man. And so he's going to play a plan, maybe like knight b8, knight d7, knight here. Okay, we want to play with e4. I'm going to start with... Because maybe I want to play h3 first. I don't know. I don't like h3. I mean, it's too smart. I'm just preparing knight takes, pawn takes, and I don't want my pawn to be attacked, but I don't know. Bad feeling about this one. Okay. I will remove my rook to here. I want to play for e4. Bishop f3 would be a mistake. Okay, I think I have to take and go e4. So h3 was a bit unneeded because he wanted to take with the g pawn. I would have taken with the h pawn. Okay, yeah, rook e1 was a bad move as well. Now we are even losing material. Just I'm playing very bad in this game. Yeah, this was really awful by me. Rook d1, take, and he's going to play knight to d5. Because if I go rook d1, he's going to take it here. Yeah, I mean, it was very, very bad. I mean, for God's sake, how can I play so bad? Not watching out for tactics. I don't even know how to continue this one. Because if I take, he takes here, and if I protect, I'm losing the e4 pawn. This was so poor. This was just horribly poor play. Okay, let's go for it. And I lost so much time deciding for this idiotic variation. And now he has bishop f4, and well, I will try to keep those pawns here alive. I should have played quicker. Okay, we'll try to block things around. But the problem is that I have no time. Okay, this was so badly played. Okay, let's resign. This was an awful game. The previous game was good, but here was just a silly tactical mistake. I know this guy is a bad matchup. He's having good opening against me. I know this guy is always doing good against myself. Okay, well, we have an old Indian now. The thing is that taking on d8 doesn't bring a good endgame. Maybe one day I will show you one game I played OTB this year with this concrete position, and it happened to be a good win for me. Easy, smooth. Not so smooth game, would say Maurice Ashley, but this was a smooth game. This was a very smooth win. Okay, so let's push the pawns. This is what we know how to do. Pushing the pawns, it's our motto, you know. Okay, knight d here. Let's maybe bring the knight on f4. Suck some material. Okay, let's suck some material, I mean. Everybody in the chat is begging for sacks and exotic play. No, it's done not taking the material. Because I mean I want to open up my guy. Okay, so let's open up this front now. A6, B5, like opening a second front now. A6, B5 and opening things up. Okay, so finally he's taking material. No, he's not. Ah, well, if you don't take it, you know, I'm bringing my knight to e5 and I'm going to push, bang, b5. Open things up. I just wanted to include knight e5 because I wanted this bishop to be eventually misplaced. Okay, let's go with the bishop on h3 now. I want to grab this guy. Okay, stopping me. How was this song by Freddie Mercury, The Queens? Don't stop me now. How was this going? So what do we have in the chat? We don't have much in the chat for the moment. This chat is sleepy. I will get the chess.com TV chat after a while. Don't stop me now. Okay, I want to attack something. Maybe knight c4. I have a good position. This for sure. Okay, knight f3 is not working for the time, for the moment. What can I do? What can I do, guys? Okay, let's go over there. He's solid for the moment. I cannot touch the king. I can't touch the king for the moment. And my bishop's not really able to go to take f3. Okay, c6 is closing things down. Let's bring a little queen h5 in. I'm not sure how he solves this problem. Because, I mean, knight f3 is a clear question. Maybe it's not really a threat. I can't calculate. Let's wait to see his moves. But I love my position. I love the fact I open up this guy. This bishop g7 is really doing great. So knight at f3 and I am pinning my own pieces. How could I get more pressure in? I don't see any clear plans. I don't have a plan, people. I'm going back here, but this is very bad. I don't know what to do. Maybe bishop c8. I don't see how to improve. I don't see how to make a blow here. Maybe g5, h5, g4. Let's go bishop here. Okay, at least I'm making a threat. Well, obviously... Ah, I need to take my pieces. Obviously it didn't work. Okay, let's push. h5, g4. I mean, come on. No draws here. You understood it? I should take her. My queen could be trapped. Okay, let's grab it once. Okay, let's protect. And bring the king over there. Okay, he can take now and I will have to take with the pawn. Jesus Christ. Where am I going? Okay, bringing my queen here. Okay, Okay, let's push the pawns over there. Okay, we'll try to grab this guy off. I feel he's quick. I could have taken this pawn. And I'm not winning anymore, but this guy is quicker than me. Okay. Oh, and I'm lagging. I forgot, when you are streaming, you're always lagging. Or at least I am. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! We got this. This was the ugliest win we could have. But we won on time. Okay. This was ugly. He refused to play, but I mean, I was trying. I was the one trying to win it. I mean, the whole game. I mean, I really feel I deserve the win. Just I will make a short comeback on the game because I mean the guy just left. So let's make a queen comeback about this one. Yeah, just want to come back on this pawn sacrifice here. In fact, the idea of f4, just to show, is after take. Well, let's assume he takes with the knight. What I want to say is that my rook and my bishop are doing great now, and I could have multiple ideas, starting by the simple knight e5, threatening the pawn on f3. It's not that easy to defend, and if one day is threatening these guys, then I mean my bishop is just controlling all the dark squares, because you see all the pawns in the center on the light squares. So this guy is just going to be wonderful. Like, I mean, long castle is not play, but just become bishop f4 just to illustrate my point. And I want to back up this with my queen, like getting even more on the dark squares and hitting even more this f3 weakness. And maybe one day I will be able to play like in the game a6 b5. That is why he was not taking it the second time, and that's why he bring the bishop on f2. I took with the knight, sorry, and he took once at some point and bring the bishop to f2, maybe not immediately. But now the thing is that I get the wonderful square on e5 for knight, and so black can really argue for an advantage here. So that was the plan. Okay, and after that we couldn't really make an impact, but we got the game anyway with the time scrambling. Okay, so this is what we had in the previous game, just to show you guys. Oh, come on, I cannot show anything. Okay, we had g takes f6 last time, which was bringing a pawn to the center. This time e takes f6. It's another kind of plan. He's going to go with like bishop d6, castle f5, knight d7, knight f6, and he will try, you will see, to blockade my pawns on the light squares. I think this is going to happen, and this is a totally different plan. So I got disconnected. Блин, я найти использовать с телефоном? Блин, Лена, у меня disconnection из-за этого. Пожалуйста, не делай этого. Okay. Sorry, I had a very, very quick disconnection. I think it's working again. Okay, I don't really know. I lost a bit my concentration. So okay, if I push c4, he will always take the pawn. I don't know. I did something wrong here somewhere, maybe. Anyway. Okay, so he's playing with a totally different plan, which is to aggress me. Okay, let's go c4. Jesus, I just... I just don't know. It all looks very scary. This guy is very aggressive. It's way too scary for me. I'm just a Frenchman, you know? I'm just scared. I don't know, too many pieces on my king. And my knights are misplaced. I need this knight on c3, not on e1. I'm scared like hell. Okay, what they say in the chess school is when they attack you from the side, you should counter-attack in the center. So we'll try to put e4. But the thing is that with the queen on d1, when we played e4, he would grab, and go queen f4 and make a double attack. And I could not find anything out of that. Queen c2 now. The idea is to, like, I'm threatening... I mean, I have a simple threat. And if he backs up, I will just push and try to push his pieces away. And if he goes like a queen h5 move, I will just cover with g3. So it looks a bit scary what he's doing, because he has all the pieces like watching toward my king. But the thing is that I'm just kicking them away step by step. Now e4, like if you take, I'm taking back, and if I take this bishop, you know, it will be a relief. Yeah, so I'm taking like go queen d5. Oh, queen d5 would not be a bad move. I hoped I had knight f6, but he has this guy covering it up. But okay, queen f4. Do I give up the light squares? I don't really need it even. But I could go g3 and then move up my knight to f4. Yeah, let's go like that, even if it's not very looking very beautiful. Let's for the moment keep this guy on d6 and see what he does. Not sure it's a great idea, but I want to bring my knight over f4. Or e3 or wherever. If I grab a knight f4. No, it's, I mean, it looks tasty. Even if maybe knight e3 was good because I was attacking this thing. I mean, I feel I can enjoy those squares. Maybe we'll go knight d5, then I will take and bishop e4. And this guy will be... This pawn is going to be a weakness in the long term. Okay, let's go knight queen c7. Oh, my time! I'm always doing bad on time. This is my thing. Always being low on time, but at least I'm a pawn up. And this is a good pawn up. If I can retreat correctly, but he has this knight d5 move here. Okay. This time is really awful. I will always have bishop f1, so I'm not too scared about a queen h3 move. Maybe I should be. I have some back rank checkmates also in some lines involving queen c6, rook take d5 take and okay, let's play queen e3. Ah, now he has queen c6. Oh, but I have queen g5 check. Saving the day. Burly. Let's cover it. Give it check. Oh, now he has f6. Jeez, I knew I would get a checkmate here. I knew I would get checkmated somewhere. I'm too low on time now. Ah, this disconnection is costly. Let's take here. Give a check. I had bishop c4 winning. Okay. I have no time, so I have to play against this king. He will... What he just did? He went for the checkmate. What's that? Why he did that? Okay, here I missed a beautiful tactic, by the way. Bishop c4. was a beauty in this position, just showing because I think it could be interesting for you. So he has no time to give the checkmate because he's pinned, and when he takes, bang, taking the rook and taking the bishop on the next move. So this is something I missed, but I had 3 seconds on the clock. What just did happen? Bigfoot say, can you stop feeding your pieces? What do you mean by feeding? Okay, I just didn't understand that. Let's watch the other chat. Mike MVM say regulator. Okay, so let's play some other games, people. 3-0. Okay, Robert Chess. 2600. Oh, maybe I don't know the meme. Okay, let's go C6. Scandinavian defense. Okay, bishop f5. We're going to play with e6. Okay, it's theoretical. This is a line with g4, h4, and he's going to try to like stop to trap the bishop. But I will go to e4 because I will play on the pin. This is all theoretical. This is a line that I don't know. Bishop d5 makes sense anyway. Push the pawn a long way on the king side. So somehow it should be weak. Okay. He's asking me to play long castle, obviously. Okay, king b8. Doesn't hurt. It seems he knows what he's doing. Okay, g6. Okay. I will go knight f6, and if he goes g6, I will try to move my knight around. Or I could go to h5 as well. I might go to h5. The thing is that knight on f6 is well placed because it's threatening this thing. Okay, so he's going to push the pawns on the queen side, and we need to react quickly, but I don't have any ideas for the moment. Bishop f8 is not making any threat, because bishop h6 would be made by g5. Okay, it's not simple. It's not simple. Okay, but bishop f8 after bishop takes h6, g5, bishop take, and queen g3 check. Oh, but he can cover with queen g2 and I'm losing the knight. Damn. Okay, so I have to reorganize everything. Okay, b6. Things are dropping from my table. Okay, so I want to play bishop h6, g5, and eventually even... Okay, but here I'm going to give a check. We'll give a second check. And now I'm going to take here. The thing is that he doesn't have bishop f4 because I have bishop d6. And if he goes queen e5 to grab it, I'm going bishop d6 and bang, checkmate on h2. Okay, he pushed too much his pieces on the king side, his pawns, sorry. And I'm surely better now. Okay, let's play bishop d6. Okay, queen h5. Going to play rook g8. I want to follow it up by f6 and grab this pawn. Okay. Queen h4 check was an option first, but no time. Okay, bringing back my good old queen over there. And I will grab this pawn and I will bring my knight. Okay, let's take... Watch out for this checkmate here. Jesus Christ. Ah, rook takes f5. God. And now I'm losing this pawn. No. I don't get what happens here. Okay, give a check. Okay, I want to move my horse to e4. Just blocking this queen, because I can't... I can't live with it. I'm afraid we are going to lose this one on time, but not. Maybe not. Okay, just gonna protect this pawn. I hope he's going to give the check here. No, 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 I don't have another check. Just losing on time. Yeah, we have to resign. What a silly game. I had to start with queen c7 check and take on c1 and it would have been game over. I was too low on time. I was too low on time. I was too low on time to win this one. Boys. Just he pushed too much his pawn on the king side. And we had the absolutely winning position. Okay, so now we're giving up the bishop just to try to have a strong attack on the h-file. It's not something very correct in longer time controls, but this is Blitz game, so we can afford giving up material and try to give a quick checkmate on the king side. One or another we have to move the bishop, but I mean now maybe he can take it though and go knight g5, which is probably correct. And which he does. Basically, I think our situation is very, very, very critical. But we are here to have fun, guys. And so we will try to do some things. Okay. I need to take a deep thought. Wait a minute. How can we turn the table? I think I have a funny variation, which is not working. I want to play knight f7, rook h1 check, queen h5 and rook h8. But I can't bring my rook on h8 at the end of it. Okay, let's go. I think we are losing it. I think we cannot save this one. I would need my queen to come here, but We just can't make it work. We just can't make it work. Okay, let's bring my rook on h8, but this is losing. This attack is not working at all. This is not working at all. Yep. This is not working. Okay, let's resign. This guy deserves the win, but he deserves the grub. Okay, let's go with the grub now. Let's see what they are doing against the grub, guys. Boom, g5. Come on. d4. The spike attack. Protecting the pawn, and now c4. Let's see how he reacts against the grub. The best opening in the world. By a mile, I need to say. Okay, let's push the pawn anyway. Who cares about pawns? And h5. Boom. Okay. So now we got the g6 square. I don't know for which piece, but we get this square for someone. Okay, let's bring things out. Okay. Well done. Okay, he's attacking the h5 pawn. Okay, we need to protect it. But I don't like the position. The pawn should be on h4 here to have a playable position. Here we are absolutely losing again. It's getting tough, guys. It's getting tough. Because knight b4 is going to be terrible. Yeah, this is going to be terrible if the knight lands on this square. But I cannot really do anything about that. But if the knight comes to d3, this is going to be losing. So I will grab it off. And I will move my king. Oh, but this pawn now will be attacked. Whoa, the grub is is not always easy to play. Okay, let's go bishop f1. We had a couple good games, but those two games now against these players are very sad. I'm going to rook to h2. And let's take on e4. Come on! We are playing on the bishop c4 check idea. The position is still very awful, but at least we got a tactic in. And this is the spirit of the grub now that will work our way through. I believe h5 was a very poor move. Anyway, let's get through it with the power of grub. Let's thread this one. Let's play f3, kicking the knight, the bishop away, and grabbing the knight on h5. It's like this is all about the grub, you know? It's not about playing good. It's about believing. It's about trusting. Grub spirit. The grub is making its work by itself. This is the winning opening. Okay. The position is still hard. But I will bring the king to c2. Move it away. Then I protect my pawn. I will move the bishop. And let's get e4 in now. Bang. I'm not sure that bringing the king over there was a good idea, but anyway. So far, so good. At least we stopped the pawns on time. Okay, let's grab once. Let's go over there. Let's take this one. Let's stop it. Okay, let's go back. Anyway, we'll sack the bishop. Okay, we have no time. Once again, low on time. But the spirit of the grub is with us. Okay, let's push, but I don't see any tactics. Okay. Time will cost us the game again. Well, we are losing on the board as well. But playing quicker could have we could have some insane counterplay with the 2-pass pawns. Ah. Okay. Okay. The grub did not work out. But we were close. We were close. Oh, it was bishop d7. What am I doing? It feels I'm misplaying a bit. Yeah, the spirit of the grub goes down in flames. But the spirit of the grub was here with us, not with this Misa Papa, which obviously has absolutely no spirit of the grub with him. What a boring life. What a boring life. No spirit, no grub. Uninteresting chess. Man, you have bad luck. No, it's not bad luck. It's my opponent playing better, you know. You know what I'm saying? Falling short, but against better opponents. We have to admit. Even if I hate admitting it, he played better than we did. So it's fair enough. Fair win. Okay. So knight d3 might be an idea. Maybe queen e5 was much stronger. I think queen e5 was just winning on the previous move. Just played too quickly. Just played too quickly. As I often say, those moves make a difference in a game, whether you miss them or not. I'm talking about the queen e5. I will show you after the game. I'm not sure it was winning. Anyway, now I'm liking my position because I'm having quite a few threats. And he's a bit lucky to have queen g3 here, because knight e2 is not working because of knight takes, I must say. I must say he has a little bit of luck to have this one. And me not finding a killing blow. Okay, I want knight e2 anyway. And then knight g3 check. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, cheer it up. Okay, queen e5, come back. I don't see how to finish it off. Okay, let's take it. No, I mean, I don't see a win. I don't know if I need to take the draw, people. How do you feel about it? I didn't take the draw, but maybe I should have. I just could not find how to proceed. And now I'm low on time again, trying to play beautiful chess for you people. Okay, now I will be able to grab this one. Or even not. Okay, let's push f5. Come on, I need to play quicker. Again, entertaining chess. This is what we want. This is where we are here. Some spicy chess. Okay, bishop h7. Knight e6 not playable. Lucky me. I don't see it, but he's pinned. This is why he moved away. I'm covering the square. Okay, I have to take it. Okay, bishop to e5. I don't really like what is happening here. I will have maybe time to blow on h3. Okay. Come on. Let's just go for the flag. My instinct tells me go for the flag. Okay, the position is good. But this guy is going to try. Just to play for the flag. Okay, I'm going to make a little castle for myself. Okay, I think I'm in a pushing mode. Okay. Lucky he didn't go king f2, I go king h4 and bang, rook h2 checkmate. This would have been massive. I don't know if I had a blow here. I don't know if I could at some point just destroy him. I really like the position here because I have this bishop just lining on the, just shining on the dark squares, this pawn being a weakness. I mean, the bishop's all over the place. This was looking good. Okay. Oh, we played this one. We played the tons of bullet games with this Putinevicius Polius. We're getting good opponents. This is something very enjoyable, I must say. So this is a strange variation that could look, it's in the Trumpovsky, it looks a bit like the Benoni. It's rather closed. going to bring the bishop on the queen on c2 and attack this one. I do remember there were some lines where we play f4, but I don't really like it. I can't remember why. But anyway, people are writing faster in the chat. Better go. How it goes, the song of the Daft Punk. Better, stronger, faster. How it goes? People are advising me just to play moves and see what happens. Well, chess is a game where you need to think, don't you? Okay, this guy is just dominating me. I can't go e4 because of this guy here, of the queen. Knight d1 is just looking so awful. Rook e1 to sack an exchange. I'm sacking an exchange and the pawn. Then maybe I have knight g5 business. Okay, this is the best way to go. Sack on e3. Oh, he's not taking. Okay, then I take here. Just giving it up, because this is the line I was calculating, just I will be a move up compared, because I thought it would go knight e3, take, and this would be black turn, and I thought it would go h6. So now I'm going to play knight g5, and at least I'm having something. Just maybe I had something better or something worse, but I just wanted to play what I had in my mind. Okay, king h1. Okay, I want to take and go back. Can I? Okay, give a check. And go back. Okay, I think king g8 is the only move. And now we have 1 minute and 9 seconds to think about it. Let's concentrate, because we have the draw in the pocket. But I think we can take, come back, check, and take. Taking risks again. Okay, it goes like that. Give a check. And now knight e6 check. So he has to take and pawn takes. Okay, he has to take, because if not I'm going queen c7 checkmate, and then he takes, I take, and I want to give a checkmate here. Good luck. I just want to say good luck. And now stop it here, checkmate into white to play. You need to answer, if not I'm losing, I'm getting flagged. So please give me the checkmate in 2. Please! Quicker! I'm losing on time! 28 seconds left! Checkmate in 2! No, you can't drop me. Don't let me down! Queen d7, queen d8. Thank you very much, guys. 10 seconds left. That was a close one. That was a close one. When I'm calling out for you guys, you get to be quicker. When I call out for the chat, you got to be reactive. Thanks a lot. 10 seconds. 10 seconds from losing. Because of you. Maybe now he's asking for his own chat to give him a way to get out from this checkmate in 2. But he can't, no worries. This checkmate, boys. Good, you got quick. Checkmate, bang. Thanks a lot. So yeah, I mean, this was, we could have get this same position here with black to play black's turn, and this would have been absolutely winning after h6. So he pre-moved, and then, you know, what I want to say, again, I want to come back to the game a bit, because I'm trying to teach you some things. I mean, I don't have searching for my words, but I don't want to say I'm a teacher or anything like that. I'm not here to teach you guys. I'm just here to have fun with you. But you know, queen and knight together, always a strong couple. He could have played things like maybe rook e7, take, and king f8. But here I believe I would have continued by f5, f6. And you know, those pieces are strong. So he went c4, king h1, and here he went for queen b2. And look what happens here, is that I'm at one check, threatening checkmate again, and I get the exact same position without the f7 pawn. This is something very thematical that we have to do. So just get a pawn out. Then I'm getting the second pawn out. And then if it goes king g8, then I will take a sink again, because I have the same position with 2 pawns down. Of course, sometimes it's very rare in chess, you would prefer that he has pawns. But 99% of the time in this type of attack with the king and the queen and the knight, you prefer for him not to have pawns. Here I think it would have been a draw, because I don't see any way to be really strong. Well, I could maybe have tried knight e4 and keep playing because I have the draw in the pocket. That could be risky, because now I have a second draw with my knights here because e6 is not controlled. Anyway, that said, yeah, when he goes like that, queen f7, I think his idea was a king d8, sorry. After queen g7, he wanted to take, and maybe he's making some things, but knight e6 was very strong. King c8 impossible because of queen c7 checkmate, and rook takes. Now I bring the pawn in, and here knight d5 was a really beautiful idea shown by one of the viewer. Threatening queen c7 was also working, but here he has queen b6, and I mean he can pretend to play with the queen down, but anyway we checkmate. But I mean checkmate in 2 was easier, especially because you chat was so slow. Okay, I hope you like the game. Let's go against another GM. It's a GM fest. c4. Okay. Well, knight f6. Okay. g6. Let's Hey, let's play e5 now. Okay, let's make something interesting. Let's change the gear. I think he will go with d4. Let's get another pawn structure. I want to play with d6 anyway. I'm trying to get positions I don't tend to get in games, usually in longer time control. Trying to get something exciting for myself. Okay, with this young kid, my knight belongs to d7 because it belongs to a6 or d7. This knight is silly. In this pawn structure, he should go to c5 and he will never see this square. It's too diagonal. It's very long to make this journey. So I need to play with f5 anyway and f4, but I'm not sure it's a good plan here. I don't think I have too much of a... Okay, bang, let's go. I was waiting for this move, but I was thinking, come on, what to do? I will push f4 anyway, very quickly, very soon. So he's going like a bayonet attack before c5 quickly on. Ah, okay, now if I go f4, maybe his bishop will be well placed. Well, you know what? Let's go with it. If he takes, I'm going knight h5, pawn takes e5, and bishop takes e5. And I want to play on this diagonal for the moment. Okay, this was a weighted move. Yep, well, I have to take it. And I will push. I will enforce my pawn. What I want to do, I don't know myself. Let's create another weakness. I think we don't have enough weakness in this position and grab this pawn. If we can. Okay, he's protecting it. Jesus, he's protecting it. I try to pretend that's not a problem. But it is. Let's go f3. Okay, queen e8. I will kick the s away from it. I will kick your s away from this square, and I will try to play then. Okay, it's not lost. When he takes on f3, I take on e6, and I'm saving my pawn. He has no time to take on d6, because I go h5, take, take. He takes on e7, and I go to checkmate him on g2. So he cannot give up the bishop if I still have my pawn on f3. This is annoying. Jesus Christ, this is annoying. Come on, I need to calculate. I need to be quicker. Ah, yes, bishop takes h5. Jesus. Missed this blow. And now bishop g4. Fuck it. How could I play so poor? And now bishop e6, come on. Let's resign. Played better than me in this one. Jesus. Okay, this one. This opponent seems to be better than me. But we won't back up, guys. This is the spirit of the stream. We find someone stronger, we keep playing. We are not quitters. We are no quitters. Quitting is not in our spirit. He's stronger, okay. Be it. We don't give a damn. Okay, f4, knight d2, knight f3. Come on. Bring your pieces in. Let's take the center. Let's show him some taste of, of his own medicine. It's so hard to talk in English, right? French is an easier language. I'm telling you. You guys should learn French. Okay, so we get the center now, and we are not going to give it away. Let's look at your bishop. It's going to be buried by my knights. So rook c1, open files, a3, b4, taking space. Come on, play b6, you give up your knight. Come on, make mistake, give pieces in one move. Okay, who cares about that? Creating the protected pass pawn, don't I? Bang! Go away. Decisions. Should I tank here for no? Okay, no, come on. Let's not lose time on calculating shit. Let's just kick his ass. I don't know. I have a feeling I need this rook here. Let's go grab this pawn now. Yes, didn't see this one. Well played. It was too easy on rook e1. I was too easy. I was too easy on him. Got to be stronger. Got to make him pay for the last game. Let's seize the open file. I want this file. This file is mine. This file is mine. I won't give it away. Okay. You know what I'm saying? France is the country of champagne, and this is going to be champagne. Champagne chess. Give up a pawn and push f5. Ah, but he will push e4. Okay, I will take with the queen. No worries. No worries. Let's go to show him some skills. I'll always say on my French team the strategy is shit. And I really do believe it. But sometimes we need some of it. Just well played. This is well played. Oh, come on. Make him pay. It's just stopping queen e4. Queen f3 and I keep it on, but not threatening anything. Okay, I need to go for this endgame. Oh boy, he's starting with this one. Oh. This was good moves by my opponent. Jeez. He totally outplayed me. He totally outplayed me. I'm very sad to admit it, but he outplayed me. And he played really good chess. I tried to play beautiful chess. I forgot f5. Alright, I saw this tactic, but I cannot do anything. Jesus. Tough loss. Tough loss, because we had a good game. It happens. As I said, better players than I am. Obviously. But anyway, we'll keep fighting. And he dominated us in this line. This line is supposed to be bad for black. And I think we understood why. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go h6, f5. This time let's try to get h6 in first to make sure he's not going knight g5. Could be interesting. I see people on the chat saying that this guy is just showing me I'm not teaching anything. Well, this guy is playing better than me. So there's no shame in saying that. But there are people that are playing better than him. I mean, you always have someone playing better than you unless you're Magnus Carlsen. So I mean, you should get used. If you want to become a chess player, you should be used. You should get used to be smashed by other players, because that's the story of a chess player's life. Oh, you have always someone stronger than you. And I do believe it's not only true for chess, but also for any other things you are doing in life. And somehow it's good, because it makes life more interesting to always have someone better. It's like pushing us to make better. What a boring life would be if I was the best chess player in the world. And I'm not even strong, so this would be boring not only for me, but for people watching chess. I do believe. Okay, let's try to checkmate him. Because I really feel in the previous game, I was the one trying to win and something was missing. Like, I didn't lose by much. And in this one, I just want to go all the way through. Bishop takes d6 might be a move for him. He's better than me in tactics. I'm a bit slowish. I don't know. I think I'm lucky I have rook a1, but I didn't see it. Anyway, I'm going for the checkmate in this one. I want to go like h3, pawn takes, queen f2, and checkmate somewhere. Okay, thanks here. Let's start with f3. I want to see where the bishop is going to know with what I'm taking on h4. Honestly, I just don't know. Okay, let's take with the queen. And I go knight f4, rook f6, rook h6. Okay, taking here. Taking here. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, now knight f4. Okay, he wants to have knight e3, but I will have bishop h6. And then bishop f4. Because he wants to cover with queen b2, but I want to go bishop f4 and checkmate him. Come on! 28 moves. So yeah, my idea was just go after he covers with queen b2 with the idea to protect g2, go bishop f4, bishop takes h2, and to checkmate him on h2. Come on. This was great. Ah, okay, and he didn't want to play knight f6 again because I was slightly dominating the previous game. So he decided to go with d4, d5. Good win, good win. It was not the best game of my life, but it was a relief because you start to joke around in the chat. You started to aggress me. No, I mean you were right. I mean this guy is playing better again. Repeating myself, but he's a better player. But you started to joke around, so I needed to show something. Let's bring the queen over there. I don't really know how to play this one. Sometimes, I mean, usually you love to play with e4, but here with the bishop here, why should I? I have a feeling I need to play with a4 here to play against this pawn structure. If you go c4, I will just back the bishop. And I might have a good kingside play. Okay, let me go. I'm unsure. Let's go f3, 4. Let's keep practical. Okay, I saw this thing is like blocking my 2 pieces. I mean, especially my rook, but my rook is protecting my pawn. So I'm not sure it's a big deal. Let's take here once. Okay. And bishop f4. I don't want to let him push. Okay, let's take. Let's push myself and bring the knight to e5. And my idea is that whenever he comes on e4 with this knight, I'm just taking it off. And if my knight comes on e5, it will be harder for him to open files. I should have played a5 myself. I could have used my rook. Okay. If he takes... Okay, I have a feeling to take like that and to bring... Ah, yes, queen check. No, now I'm doing really bad. Now I'm doing really bad. Knight f3 was a mistake. This was a mistake. Too many mistakes. I have no way to make this bishop play. I just beat myself. He's going to push d3 now. And this is absolutely losing, resignable. But this was really silly. I took risks. I should have taken and played e4 something. Okay, he's offering a rematch. He outplayed me. He outplayed me. Well, nicely done, I mean. No, it's okay, it's okay. As I said, I know this guy is better. I played against him before. He's really a bad matchup for me. But okay, so he's playing differently this time. So we don't have to play h6. I'm not a King's Indian player. I can tell you a funny story about the King's Indian if you like, guys. Just write me in the chat. I can tell you something about my chess career, about this opening. I just have a funny story. I mean, funny. Funny is maybe not the word, but I have a story. Let's bring the bishop to f8, then I'm covering some squares. I want to take here if I can, and retake on c5. Okay. Okay, so the story. Okay, the thing is that I was not a King's Indian player, and I didn't play it almost. And once during a world championship, a youngster youth chess championship, I decided to play the kid, so the King's Indian, against in the first round of the world chess championship. And the funny thing, if we can call it funny again, is that my trainer was not aware about the fact that I wanted to play it, and so when I played the game, he just was just watching it. So I mean on the screens, because it was a translated game, or maybe he was around, and suddenly he sees that for the first round of the World Chess Championship, I'm playing the kid, and well, he was a bit mad at me, but I just prepared it secretly. So I mean, He was not aware that I knew what I was doing. And before the game, I didn't told him that I would play it because, I mean, it was a nonsense to play this opening for the first time in an important game. But it finished well. I won pretty easily, and my opponent just played exactly what I prepared for. So it was a good experience. But yeah, it was not. I wasn't supposed to play it. Okay, I played bishop d7 because I was calculating, was telling this story. I mean, he could have taken here at some point. Okay, and here my plan was to go like that, and he's pinned a bit everywhere. If he moves the knight, I could take on e4. I don't have a tactic working here. Nope. I don't have anything working here. Okay, and I don't have time on the top of that. I want to bring my queen to g6. Okay, let's bring the rook here, defending the bishop. And I want to take on e4 on the next move. Then if he goes bishop d3, I want to take here, take here. Okay, but... Jeez. He can retake here, which I didn't see. And then we're absolutely losing again. My fault. And we don't have time. Should not tell stories during my play. This is what we learned from this game. Because I got lost in calculation and storytelling. Well, maybe I would have lost anyway. I mean, that's not what I want to say, but that was just aggravating. And the story was not funny even. It was really a shitty story. Like, you should say that. The story was absolutely non-interesting. On the top of that. Okay, let's resign. I think we should have done better in this game. Let's go away, let's switch to e4. Do I think Kid is light is hard to learn? Not really. Okay, let's try to play like Vladislav. Ah, I hoped for knight g4. I don't know the theory from here, people. I just tried to play a novelty a friend of mine invented. And I believe I have a very bad position here. Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to make something beautiful. Again, maybe we'll have to resign quickly. I never played that against the knight off, and I just wanted to show you something pretty from a friend of mine. But obviously we didn't succeed. Because it was in the line with knight g4, bishop g5, h6. And this is not the line that was played here. Okay, here I want to play here and then pawn e5 maybe. Just try to make something. Is this good? I don't think. But I just don't know honestly how to play it. Because our position is just disgusting. No, but just the story we just had was just ridiculous. Okay, good. I can bring my bishop to f5. This might be a semi-good news, because the knight is the bishop is well placed. Okay. So it could be a little something. Okay, let's bring this like that. But the guy is playing quick. He's obviously putting pressure on me with the clock. Yeah, but how ridiculous am I? I'm just making all the mistakes I can. Now my pawn here is weak. I really didn't have to trade those pieces. I needed to bring my rook back to somewhere. I'm really not enjoying this one. I'm losing this pawn now. My position is kind of helpless. Yep, getting really ripped off. I'm really getting ripped off. Oh, okay, let's put the pawn on f3. Don't know if it's a good idea, but anyway, I will have a check at least. Maybe queen g1, oh wow. Okay. Let's try to go over there. Well, it's 31 seconds, and he's playing quicker. He will play queen b6. He will go back to b6 with the queen. And I will try to do something. I think I can almost pre-move queen g2. Come back here. Pushing the pawn the whole way down. Oh, I'm straining checkmate in one. That was the only good news of this game, is that I straight a checkmate in one at some point. But I'm happy now that it doesn't have the h pawn. I could have some little something. I mean, really. And I see the only weakness is that he doesn't defend his king too well. Okay, then he's going to go back. And I will try to go the other way. Jesus. This guy is quick, huh? He's stronger, quicker, better. Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem, guys. Dancing around. No way. No way. Lost because of the time. We almost got him. At some point we were so close to have a checkmate. I would have played bishop e2. I think he was... Damn. Just missed a little bit of time. Just a little bit of time. Just a very little bit of time and we would have won the game. We just come back so well. We just come back so well. Ha! No! No, I don't want to go bishop h6. I was just reading the chat. Jesus Christ. This is just so disgusting. We lost one on time just by nothing. And he doesn't give a rematch after winning like that. Come on. We need to get a couple in the back. Oh, this was really disgusting. Not giving a rematch after winning because of a mouse slip. That was very frustrating. Winning one on time. And one with the mouse slip. I was just trying to get the chat in. On the screen. Oh, boys. So frustrating. So frustrating. Can't believe. Can't believe. Sorry guys, I'm voiceless. How could that happen? How could that happen? And not giving the rematch. Well, he has all the right not to give rematch, but not after such a... Not after such a misclick. Especially like as I said, we lost... The previous one was just flagging skill in a turnaround game, and then this thing. No, I mean he has all the right to do that, and I mean I won't complain. This is game. I cannot force people to rematch. Just so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay, let's take here. Don't be hard on me. Okay. We can't leave like that. I can't leave the stream like that. I need to make some kind of little magics. Okay, let's take the center. Let's bring the bishop to e7. Let's do something. Okay. I will play an anti-positional move. D4. Oh, I'm losing this pawn, but boys. Okay. We need to survive this. Let's bring the bishop back. We need to get the draw here. Get back on our fits. Let's grab this pawn on a2 and then push the pawn. This is the plan. Having a pass pawn with the bishop against the knights, especially a side pass pawn, could be a game saver. Anyway, I'm grabbing this pawn. Anyway, I have my counterplay. Okay. Well done, dude. I can play queen a1, but... Queen e1, queen d5. I have a bad feeling. Let's try out this endgame. Let's go f6. Trying to cover squares and bring my king to e6 quickly. The thing is that I have the side pass pawn. So this could eventually provide some counterplay. Okay, he wants knight here. I need to take care. Let's kick this guy away. Okay. It's tough to defend, but maybe I can. I need to be careful about my time. Okay, I need to move to a5. I'm so low on time. No way, this can't be a good idea. My king needs to go to c5 here. If he goes king b3, I will push a4 and go for this endgame, because anyway I'm solo on time. I need to get rid of pawns, and my king now is more active than his. Okay. And I need to go for the rush now. Okay. My bishop will be able to go down. Okay. Grabbing one pawn. 2 pawns. My bishop will go to e5. Come on, guys. Okay, the bishop goes all the way down. And now pawn pushing. Jesus, this will be so unfair to lose. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow. Could not commentate through it. Okay. Okay. This was tough, but I'm very happy I checkmated him, and I'm very happy about the endgame. That was very, very tough. And I'm very happy about this one. Okay. Maybe I played too quickly here. Ah. A6 is some kind of real threat, huh? Okay. Let's play like that. Oh, boys. I want to go on a6, queen here. But then he takes, and when I take, he takes here and you get my rook. That's not really working. Okay, but I can go queen takes c5. And shred this guy. Amazing move. Queen takes c5. I mean, it was all over the board and I could not see it. And now after pawn takes, I can take on c8, he has to bring the queen and I can take on b7. Okay, so he plays like that. But now I'm saved from the water. Not quiet yet. Not quiet yet. Let's go d5. Then he can take and I take and he has a good position still. Okay, but it was fun. I don't know, maybe I should have played differently. This position is it's such a mess up. Okay, this position is really a mess up. He's giving up the rook. But it's still, the game is still on. Because the position is so crazy, and even with the rook up, anything can happen. Let's bring the queen outside of here. The position is so amazing that even here it's not quite finished yet. Okay. I think it's very hard for me to get my pieces into play, even with a rook up. Because all the black pieces are in. And I don't even know how to play. Oh, and I don't have time again. Same thing, same story. Always a problem with the time, huh? I'm trying to play good all the time, but this is not a good way to play. Queen e5 was winning a bishop. But again, when you don't have time, this is the problem. You have no time to see those little tactics that are supposed to win on the spot, but just you don't have time to play them. So somehow it's playing better chess, but in Blitz it doesn't mean, oh damn, I'm losing the rook for free because of the queen. But yeah, I mean, this is all my fault. I did put myself in jeopardy because of the time, and I'm losing because of it. It's a shame, but that's the game. Okay, but this endgame is far from being easy. What is he doing? Okay, he's winning with one tempo here. I'm one tempo late. This king is just one tempo in. Okay. Let's rematch. But yeah, not a very impressive display. But I think this is one of her last games. So let's have fun again. Let's try to just checkmate. Just let's go the hard way. A shame, we got the rook up. Just lost a lot of time. Okay. Let's take. Okay. Well, if we want to have fun, it's e5. My bishop is covering this one. I want to play e4 and knight g4 and go to checkmate. Why not? I can go e4 anyway. Okay. Okay. Seems that I don't have a checkmate over there. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not giving any checkmate. Again, I'm putting myself bad on time, but I'm trying to make something beautiful work. Okay, so let's take once and go queen f5. No, it doesn't make this bad move. Queen f5 is pawn take. Okay, and I can take with the knight. Takes with the bishop. Boys. Let's start with e3. No, I mean, it's not working. The thing I wanted to make work doesn't work. So we are just very low on time with nothing. Again, I should have played quicker and all, but that's life. D4 was strong. Oh no, it's not, just knight takes. Boys. Okay, let's try to get the knight here. Not now. Next move. Let's get the knight here now. What is that? Why is he doing it? Just to humiliate us, that we lose another game because of time? Is that his nasty plan? It looks like. It's very devilish if it's his plan. I had queen takes c2, that was absolutely winning on the spot. Boys. There's all the problem with time. I mean, when you don't have time. Okay, now d7 is winning. This is the whole problem when you are low on time. It's that you have no time to see those blows. Missing winning moves. Okay, we'll try to finish off with a normal result. Let's play a bit quicker. Could help. Let's play a bit quicker, it could help. I think here we are winning the queen. The idea was to give the a2 pawn to threat rook a2, which is the threat now, and which is winning the queen. This is a theoretical trap. Just I could not remember how it works in the previous game. So okay, now queen up, then finally we got our time right, our time right. Let me just play quickly and stop explaining a bit. So okay, we develop our pieces, and we maybe take at some point and go knight e5. He cannot make any checkmate attack because he needs the queen. Okay. Let's just go e5. Queen d3 and go grab the h pawn. It will be useful if I can get those pawns. Okay, let's go get one. Okay, let's take here. Not sure it's a good move. And suddenly the position is not as easy as it should be. Or should have been. But anyway, this time at least we are not in a time struggle. But we're in another type of struggle, which is the fact that even with the queen up, it's not that easy. So I want to open up the position because I'm having a queen. So as long as the position opens, his king is going to be more exposed. So this is what I'm trying to do right now. It's to expose the king. So I'm trying to get through the dark squares. So now we'll try to get to b6. So I trade off the dark square bishop, and now I'm just trying to get on the dark squares and make him pay for the previous wins he had. Okay. Queen b6. Hook here. Okay, let's give a check. And I wanted to go queen e5. So I don't want him to have rook f6 check. When he goes rook d1. Okay, so give a check here now. Queen to f6. Okay, don't tell me he's defending it. Jesus, what is that? Okay, let's go and grab it, but this should not be. This should be finished already, and it's not. Okay. He's still defending. No, but this is just crazy. This is just crazy. This is not winning. I missed something somewhere. I'm going to lose again. Amazing. How did that just happen? Tell me, guys. How did that just happen? I couldn't see or find any checkmates. Pure craziness. This guy wants to flag me, but I mean, what can I say? I would have done the same in his situation. So I can't criticize. But come on! You gotta pay for it. Finally, you make a mistake, a blunder that I can pay for. But how did I not checkmate? How was this guy escaping all that? How was he escaping the whole game? It was like barely staying in. The queen was attacking. It all looked right, and suddenly the next thing that happens is that I was in the difficulty to finish it off. Luckily he tried to flag and... Oh Jesus! Giving up the piece. I was not concentrated reading the chat. Oh boys. I was not concentrated. And I was reading, yeah, I was reading, and that's a part of the streaming game. Well, let's try to anyway make something. Well, we grab back one pawn. Okay. He's going to trade pieces. It's normal. We get the A file. Obviously, it's nothing. But we have the C3 square now. I'm not sure he's not trading a bit too much. I mean, of course, it's absolutely winning, but I'm not sure he's making the task easier for himself. Well, I'm sure the task is still not too hard, but I'm getting a couple pieces in. The rook on A2. Could have a knight E2 check at some point. Well, you know, I'm trying to survive with the 1-2 ideas I have. I don't have much. Okay, this was well played. I will kick this one away. I will bring the queen to B6. I don't know if I want to go queen take, knight E2, knight D4. Winning back another pawn, but trading off pieces. But at least, as I said, we're... Like, I mean, in the game is a bit abusive. I mean, abuse of language. But we are not absolutely dead. Okay, now we have bishop takes. If he takes with the queen, we take on D2. If he takes with the pawn, we would take the queen and take on D2. So we are absolutely alive now. Oh my, oh. Okay, so we are more than alive now. We're the most alive people on Earth. There are no people alive like us. Okay, let's go queen d6. No one is as much alive as we do. Oh, jeez. I missed this one. How could I play? This is the festival of the nonsense. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Okay. Maybe it's not that bad. Let's try to get the knight, the rook. Yes, I take the rook, he pushes the pawn. I can't calculate again. Okay. Let me take the rook. Okay, but he doesn't threaten anything. I have king e8, queen f8. Why I take so long? Yeah, but I mean, let's play like that. I just believe he has absolutely nothing. Can't just I take too long. This is really the thing about this stream. Just I thought I have to play king e8 myself. Okay, but this is absolutely winning. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to go away with the king. Again, it's not that simple. Again, I'm losing. How could I miss this thing? Absolutely crazy. With the rook up, suddenly I'm again finding myself in troubles. This is just, I mean, here, this should just be that easy to win, but I'm low on time and for some reason it's not that easy. Should just have go king d7. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. There are days like that. Okay, so I said many times I have to finish, but it's the last 20 minutes. I can head out on this loss. It's the last 20 minutes anyway. Someone is streaming after. This was just me being way too slow. This is the story of today's play. So yep, someone else is streaming on chess.com TV. So let's just finish a couple games and go away. Yep. Okay. This last game was so frustrating. Let's get b5 in. So let's finish by a couple games and then Then we go away. We will do better in 2 weeks. Just I can't believe what happens. Just need to be a bit quicker. Okay, well. Was not bad for the first time. By the way, b4 was a strong move as well. Okay. I should not have allowed this move. Because now on b4 he has a4. But I can eventually take and play b5. Which doesn't look bad at all. I'm so disgusted by the previous games. Okay, let's start with b4. Oh, another way would be to play bishop e2, bishop d1, and then go grab it. That's another way to make the job. Not sure what is the best. Maybe I will go with the bishop e2, bishop d1. Then the king will come toward the pawn. Okay, I should not hurry up. But we are going to grab the pawn sooner or later. Let's go knight c3 and then bring the king. Okay, knight f3 covering this one. And then I'm bringing my king in. Okay, he wants to counterattack on b5 and on d4. Let's push, stopping knight c6 and then bringing the king. Yeah, then bringing the king. When the king will be on b3, I will be better. Yeah, the child is not too excited, obviously. Okay, king to b3. This is an important step toward the pawn. Okay, I still can't take because he will have knight takes c5 at the end. But what I can do is bring knight e5 first. Then it might be a favorable thread. Getting a better pawn structure. Okay, and anyway, this pawn is mine. I just bring the other rook on a1 and we are going to just grab the a3 pawn. Then this is going to be excellent. Okay, g3, cutting the ears. And then we grab the pawn. Okay, f4. Let's just... Okay. Finally, we got the job done. I don't know how many moves it took. Okay, knight f5 is no problem. We're bringing the king toward b6. Yeah, no worries. Covering. Now pushing. Okay, we got it. And we got this. Let's try just to finish with on the bright side. Okay, and let's get a revenge. And so let's try to finish with a 2 out of 2. Yeah, man, 2 will definitely be better. We had some good games, just as I said. I tried to play good, I tried to explain my thoughts. And that's one of the reasons why I was always so low on time. But we did good, we did good. Overall, we did good. We played good games. We lost a couple games because of misclicks or Just one with the misclick and the other one when I was reading the chat. So all in all, it was not that bad. Well, it wasn't that good either, but it was acceptable, especially if we win this one. Just very disgusted with the one with the rook up. I think I can b5 in, because if bishop takes, I have rook b8. And I can grab back the pawn on b2, which seems important to me. Okay, but I will play queen b6. And finally I will play a6 at some point, which is now. And I will get the pawn on b2. Which is good in terms that my bishop is going to be stronger because I'm beating pawns over there. Okay, we'll attack with knight c4. I will get back to b8. And now I want knight d5. Okay, it doesn't allow it. Okay, let's go bishop b7. Developing a piece can't be wrong. And maybe what I want to do... Okay, I could take and d5. Okay, let's bring the rook here. Because I want to put pressure on this one as well. Okay. This is maybe not the best news. I didn't see it. I must admit I didn't see it. But okay. What I think is I have to play for this one. Like, I'm sacking a bit of material. It's a shame he has time. Okay, I thought he would take here. Oh, wow. He's taking here. And if I take only one, he takes on b7 and he has a double threat. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I missed this move. Yep. So I have to take here. He takes here. And we are completely done. Unless we have some magics. But we don't. So I have to go to take on d5, but my material... The material will be very weird. What we have? We have a lot of pieces against a lot of pawns. Let's trade off a pair of rooks. Jesus, we'll have bishop e4 at the end. Okay. This should be our last game. I'm missing many easy things. Okay, we almost survived, but he has way too much material here for us to have any chance. Let's try to push the pawns. Well, okay, but it's so hard to play when they have so many pawns, so many pieces, sorry. Even if we have pawns, I mean, they are easily blocked. You see? I cannot push them anymore. What I can do is flag him, of course, or try to. Played a brilliant game. Okay, let's try to get in to somewhere. Okay. Okay, we're going up, up. Ah, we still have a square. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. It's a bit a shame to go on this loss. This was a very good game he played. I mean, we went for the tactics here. Well, he played really well. He played really well. We have to admit. D5 was well played, and Rook B1 well played instantly. He saw much more than I did. So, well, he really deserved to win. So, it's not bad to lose like that. So, thanks for watching and see you soon, guys. Bye.